Rob has been in the rehab facility for 2 months now. And the way it's been going is not how I hoped at all. After his surgery, he was in a fairly good mood. In the first few days, he was normal Rob. And then it's like somebody flipped a switch.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sean back, more of my 600-pound life, and today we're gonna check out Robert. 41 years old, weight unknown. I think he's one of the bigger people from the show. I mean, he's up there. I think the biggest was probably either that Sean guy or Vanilla Hippo lady. I think that was her nickname. I'm not just chat. But yeah, it was Vanilla Hippo, but I think he's like the chocolate pudding chubby guy. So let's get right into this and see what Robert's got going on for us.
No matter how scary the road ahead looks, when the person you love desperately needs help, you'll fight with all that you have to give it to them.
That's nice, but why is there always birds? Like Toucan Sam? Do they think we all just eat Fruit Loops all the time? Freaking geese. Oh, that bed is not bedding very well. Damn, he's gonna fall off of that sucker. He's spilling right out.
First thing I think of when I wake up in the morning is that I feel blessed and shocked at the same time. Because it's almost unbelievable that I woke up. The pain I feel when I wake up is all over. And I feel sometimes I can't take or live this life one more minute.
I mean, I used to feel that way all the time, but I would like to know who thought like it was such a grand idea to give this guy a damn dinner bell. You have a dinner bell sitting next to his bed. No wonder he's this damn big.
Hey, Catherine,
Yeah,
I go to the bathroom.
all right.
I guess afterwards we can shower.
Yeah, I'll give you back.
To carry all this weight, it's physically draining, mentally, emotionally taxing. It's not a pain or life I wish on anyone. Because
I can see the comments now. This guy has a fiance and I can't find anybody. That's always the comments when you see
I
this.
can't do anything. I can't do anything for anyone, especially myself. So I am completely dependent upon my fiance, Catherine.
Ready?
Yeah.
Every day you just wake up and say, all right, I have him here with me and I gotta do what I gotta do. Knowing the kind of pain that Rob's in is devastating. Because I can maintain him, but I can't fix him. Oh, careful.
Did you guys see his walker thing? He's got like some jumbo jungle gym thing. I've never seen one built like that. That thing's like extra sturdy duty.
I should be able to take care of myself. Simple things that people take for granted, I should be able to do. But if I didn't have Catherine to help me like she does, I would be in the nursing home full time for the rest of my life.
Rob is completely helpless. He doesn't have an aide, so between me and his mother, we take care of him, but I give him his bath. And under the skin fold, he's getting boils and sores and making sure that they're clean and trying to keep him as infection-free as possible because when he gets an infection, he gets an infection.
He's got chub rub. You're going to end up with rashes and stuff from all that rubbing, especially if he's hanging off like that. This guy's in worse shape than a hell of a lot of people on the show. And none of us are in great shape, but this guy's in real bad shape.
But it's hard to do this every day. 1, 2.
Get up in there.
And it's killing me to see him like this. Because he's not living life at all.
Oh my god, you have to fold him over like a hot dog bun just to get in there. That's wild. I've never seen anybody do the yoink and twist like that.
And seeing somebody struggling all the time and not being able to tell them everything's gonna be okay. I don't know that.
I'm not laughing because that. I'm laughing at the way they're like blurring out her rubbing his grundle.
I don't know if in the morning he's gonna wake up.
Fix a flat.
Oh,
You have to come back towards me.
yeah, I know. Hold on.
I don't know, just saying. The sooner we get this done, the sooner I can get you up and give you your meds.
1, 2, easy.
He hopped too when he heard meds. He must get something to put him in Happyville or something.
Ready?
Managing to move this weight is taking everything I have, every ounce of strength.
That was a cut. That's his belly button. Look at that. He turned red like my cheeks.
I'm trapped in this body. I call it prison. I am trapped in myself. And the tasks that Catherine has to endure every day just to even take care of me, I can see it wearing down herself. It's certainly not what she signed up for coming into my life.
Look at that thing. They put a penthouse on the damn walker. How'd you do that? That looks like something a kid would build with Legos or something, right?
But that's the position I forced us both into right now. And I feel guilty. So then I'm usually getting agitated or upset, then we end up fighting, and it's just the worst case scenario. Guess what the truth is.
If you snatch something out of my damn hand after I just scrubbed your snatch, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Your ass is not getting nothing. That dinner belt, I'm taking that damn thing.
But it hurts me inside to think that I have become dependent on this woman, and it's not fair to her.
It's hard to do this. After I'm done getting him dressed and ready for the day, me or his mom come in to figure out what he wants to eat.
Robert,
Yeah.
I'm going to the grocery store.
She's skinny as hell. Alright, this is gonna be a over mothering thing, because the fiance, she don't, right now, I don't get the vibe that she's the one that's the problem.
What's on the menu for our dinner tonight?
Well, you had asked me the other day to get kielbasa. And you want pierogies?
If they have them, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
They're really good bread there. Italian bread,
The bread.
please. Yeah.
Okay. How many, Rob? 2 loaves?
2 loaves. Yeah, that'd be fine.
I would just sit there and like eat a loaf of bread. Like, I love bread. Carbs are my like downfall. Apparently they're this guy's too.
No vegetables, right?
No vegetables, Rob.
No vegetables. No green or red. You know how I like it.
I know. I'm going to be gone for about an hour. If you have any problem, text me 911.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah,
and
no
I'll
problem.
know it's you.
Okay.
No offense, mama, but I don't think your hip is getting up in there and I don't think you're going to be able to hula hoop this thing.
All right, you going to be okay? You
Yeah,
sure?
all right, yeah. I'm
Do you
probably
have-
going to take a nap. I'm really tired.
All right, make sure you put your mask on.
The CPAP, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right, honey.
All right, love you. Thanks.
All right.
All right.
See you, baby.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Talk to you later. Bye, honey.
Bye. My mom has been there through a lot of tough times for me. But her health is very poor right now. She's been just diagnosed with Lyme's disease.
Lyme's disease sucks. My little brother got that when we were kids and we were walking through like a furniture store and I had to carry him the rest of the way. He just stopped, couldn't walk all of a sudden.
And I should be able to take care of my sick mother, but I can't. So I feel worthless as a man. I just wish I could be the man they need me to be.
Usually Catherine gets Robert's groceries, but today I'll handle it.
I take back what I previously said about the fiance maybe not being the problem. Hopefully we don't have another Lisa King thing going on here like with James King.
I try to control Robert's food, but he's quite manipulative and he throws tantrums and gets angry. The type of food that Rob wants is always greasy, spicy, filling, salty. That's what he loves. And most
Duh, lady, that's what everyone loves. It's not just fat people that like fried foods, greasy foods. Skinny people do too. They just know moderation and we don't.
of the time he's with Catherine, and Catherine eats the same way he does. So they're quite compatible that way. I wish I could wave my magic wand because he's going to die. And I think he's trying to kill himself with food.
That's not cool, but I was just thinking in my head she's gonna, like, Avada Kedavra your ass, like something like that.
This is like a slow suicide. Robert doesn't have a lot of enjoyment or happiness in his life except for food. Food actually excites him. And when he doesn't get what he likes, he becomes extremely anxious.
Living life like this, I've risked relationships, and I have tremendous guilt and shame because I'm still putting the ones that love me through this.
At least he's acknowledging all the stuff he's doing to them and the effect that it's going to have on them. But yeah, I think I might have got a little excited if I saw that coffee cake too. That thing looked good.
But I always incorporated food with feeling better because it just made things better for me to deal with. Damn the
Did it?
consequences. That simple pleasure of eating something as bad as it was for me just made me happy.
Robert, I'm home.
But then afterwards, I would start to question myself why I had to eat that much. And I couldn't even contemplate how I let myself get like this. When I was a baby, I was born with a club foot with almost permanent hearing loss. My club foot eventually was corrected when I was 2 or 3 years old, that I was able to walk normal again.
Oh, that's his mom. I thought he was standing next to a picnic table. Okay, so he had a rough start to life, and DoorDash Mama is going to go get him whatever he needs.
But it made me feel different, and it made me feel like a little bit of an outcast. But growing up, I was happy.
Robert was the most delightful of all my children. He was a joy, absolute joy. And
Yeah, an almond joy. But apparently he said he had his club foot fixed. Didn't he just say at 2 or 3, or did I mishear that? Because kids at 2 or 3 would have no clue they're any different. They wouldn't realize that until they were much, much older, right?
he never took his eyes off me. So we were very much bonded.
It's because you cook. No shit.
But he had 2 brothers who were not that tolerant of Robert because he was sick a lot of the time. And probably they were jealous of the amount of attention I gave him. So Robert always felt that rejection.
My food issue started very young because when I was 6 years old, we moved down from North Jersey to South Jersey, and my parents opened up a fried chicken store.
Oh, he was around that Cake Boss guy. That buddy from Cake Boss or whatever. The one who's, you can't arrest me, I'm the Cake Boss. Best quote ever.
And being around all that available food was definitely something new for me. It's something I'd never experienced before in my life. You know, I could have anything made for me anytime I wanted. I was able to have as much soda as I wanted. And my parents were so busy, they really had no idea of what I was eating. But then things got bad for me one summer at 9 years old when I met a boy who happened to live 2 or 3 houses away. And he started inviting me over his house for lunch.
God, I already know where this is going. This is awful.
And one day, I was put in a very bad situation with him. We were watching TV, and his grandparents weren't home, and he ended up forcing me into a situation. And after the occurred, the boy threatened me and basically said if I told anybody that he would kill me the next time he saw me.
Disgusting. Even if it's another kid, still gross, but I feel like you just got to be super protective of your kids. He's 9 years old. If he's going over to if the older boy wants to play with the 9-year-old, I'm already going to have my guard up. Because once you're an older kid, right, you don't want anything to do with the little kids. And if you do, I think something might be weird.
So I was very scared for my life. And unfortunately, those were the busiest times that my parents had. So no one really picked up on that something was wrong with me. So I definitely found comfort in food. And my parents were so wrapped up in a business that I could go grab a paper plate and just fill it up with chicken or French fries. And 9 times out of 10, they never even noticed. So I started gaining more weight. And by the time I was 12 or 13 years old, I was 225 pounds.
Hey, that's where I was. 12, I was like 220. And I lost 40 pounds, the only diet that ever worked before the surgery.
And it only got worse. In January of my senior year, my father had a heart attack. And he went to the hospital and had triple bypass. I feel like my father was gonna die, and I didn't know how to deal with it. I would eat, being depressed. And
His father kind of looks like a mobster or something from New York. Makes sense, they're in Jersey, maybe he was.
my father eventually came home, but he came home jaded. He came home angrier than he ever was. And a lot of stuff just seemed like it was about to explode in my house. Like things were not good for my family. And then finally, my mother had enough. She threw him out.
He went through a life or death experience and he just came back nasty. I don't really even buy that. If the dude was nasty, I think he probably was a little nasty before that, and it might have just got worse, but I don't buy that he was just Mr. Nice Guy up until then. But good, at least she got out of it.
As I was getting older, things got worse. Because when I was 19, I had got a phone call one day that my brother Chris had a heart attack. He was in the hospital. Chris was 3.5 years older than me. We ran to the hospital. We came in, and the doctor pronounced he was dead.
God, I couldn't even imagine losing one of my brothers. Like I thought about it before. Like, what if something had happened? Like, I'd lose my shit. I wouldn't even know what to do with myself.
Felt like my world crashed down, just crashed right down. And the night my brother died, my sister says, "Boy, I thought you would have had a heart attack, not Chris." So I felt that it should have been me.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, sis. This guy's gonna have like survivor's guilt anyway.
I was so depressed, and I was overeating like I never ate before, just not caring. So after my brother passed, I was definitely over 600 pounds, and it was becoming harder and harder to hold a job. Anything physical, just couldn't do it. So my mom helped me get disability.
Oh, that'll make a lot. I see the comments about that all the time. I was on it too when I was that fat. And I think like a couple months after my surgery, I called them. I was like, all right, I'm going to sink or swim, turn it off. And they were like, we can't do that. You have to go on a 9-month trial period. So I know that'll make you even more mad. But really, they're like, if you can't handle this, you can have it back. That's how they put it.
After that, I kept gaining weight through the years. And I met Catherine when I was 28, and I lied to Catherine when I first met her about how much I weighed. I didn't think she'd be able to handle it or want someone that overweight.
I met Rob about 14 years ago. Rob's size didn't bother me. He was such a fun person to be around. It never really occurred to me to worry about his size.
When Catherine and I first started dating, I was very mobile. We were going out, we were bowling, going to the movies, all stuff normal couples do. But I was hiding how much I really ate in front of Catherine.
Come on. Like, you really think you were hiding it? I could see the crumbs on you now. I knew you weren't hiding anything already.
And we kept dating, but not until we spent more time together and she started staying over at my house did she start to see how much I was eating.
Our relationship has definitely changed because, you know, we went from having limited life to basically no life. And I blame myself to an extent, you know. I should have tried harder and made him, you know, lose weight.
All right. I don't think there's anything that can stop you until you're ready. Like, I had a different little bit of viewpoint on this one because, I mean, my girl said to me the other day, like, she would walk in the door and expect me to be dead. Like, that's pretty much how she was looking at it. And probably did a hell of a number on her, like it's doing on this lady. But also, when I was talking about like disability or whatever, I was on it for like 2 years and I was super embarrassed about it. I never took any extra assistance or anything either, like they probably are.
I was 36 when I reached 700 pounds, and the lymphedema got real bad under my leg. But I proposed to Catherine with the hope and a promise that I was going to keep trying to lose weight. But about a year into our engagement, when I started having balance problems with my lymphedema started getting real bad, I was walking out of the door, lost my balance, fell, and I couldn't get up. I tried everything to get up off the ground. Waited for a bariatric ambulance. They got me up, took me to hospital, and I spent my 40th birthday in the hospital. It was all.
Yeah, the slip and fall and then needing picked up, that's nothing new. But at his age, I feel like we've seen people struggle and get picked up by the EMTs on here before. I never had to call anybody to pick me up.
Awful and heartbreaking. When I was released from the hospital, I went to the nursing home. I was in the hospital and nursing home for over 4 years. When I was released from the nursing home, I was finally able to go home to my mother's. I've been fighting this weight loss battle for 31 years. And I made my life a prison. And I've imprisoned Catherine and my mother too with me. Thanks.
No shot you're putting a bib on this guy. I knew she was babying him from the jump. But this is just getting too much. And this smile on his face, he's loving every damn second of this.
Well, your favorite food?
Does it smell, bring back memories of the chicken store?
And he stole my green screen. Look at that. He stole the damn thing.
Yes.
Can I have the fries, Mom, please? Thank you.
I hate that this is our life and that this is Rob's life.
Good call, the wings. Love wings.
But nothing stops him from eating. Food is killing him.
Bro, I can't watch this guy eat. He is chewing so fast, trying to suck the bone out of the damn thing. And he's sitting here that he's so big, he's got himself tied up with my green screen to hold his sides in so he doesn't hit the wheels.
And taking our future.
Well, I'm gonna have another piece of chicken.
I know Rob wants to keep the promise he made to me to lose the weight. But he's only gotten bigger. And now he's to the point where I don't know if he can survive much longer.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not looking good. If he doesn't change something right now, but hopefully he will. Hopefully he can pull it together, do something right.
I want to have a family with him, but I've never seen him this bad.
I'm full, but this is just too good. Oh,
Don't push it.
I might have like 2 more of the wings, but otherwise I'm done. Yeah. I didn't have that many wings.
But everything else you had.
Does it really matter?
Yes, it matters.
Screw it. Go for the gusto. We're already here. Why can't I have some more wings? And look, Mom's ready to hand him the damn plate. She's all in already. But that's the problem. Now he's like, Mom's enabling him. She seems like she's trying to slow him up.
Can I have it for
No,
leftovers
forget it.
tomorrow?
Well, you just take one.
No,
Rather than two.
no, forget it. It's all right. All right, I'll take one. You talked me into it.
Nobody had to talk you into it, buddy. This is ridiculous already.
No matter what, nothing helps him or stops him from compulsively eating. And I don't know what to do anymore. There are days I feel like there's no hope and that I just give up and make him happy with the time he has.
I'm surprised she hasn't got like spiteful. Like when he calls for like the little pea jug thing. That thing's probably got little sharp plastic heads on it. She could cut his knob off with that damn thing. I bet he would stop eating so much if you start slicing. Never mind.
Thank you. The bag was good. Oh, my back. I love you. Thank you.
But I can't just give up and lose him. So we have to find help. But some days I'm just so scared it's too late.
If I keep continuing to behave like this, I won't be able to function much longer. Unless I make the changes, my life's only headed one place. I do feel close to death.
We all feel close to death. Like, tag with the Grim Reaper, and we can't run, and he can't even get out of bed. So he's in a hell of a state already.
I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. If I don't change, I'm gonna die.
True, but that knock's probably just the Pizza Hut guy, since they're gonna get you whatever the hell you want, right?
Ready to get up?
You all right?
I'm hurting.
Hurt?
I'm scared this trip could be too hard for him. But this is our last chance. So we're doing it.
All right. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3.
It's kind of funny to see this guy just chilling here trying to let her do it. There ain't no shot she's getting this. I'm gonna guess that this guy's pushing 900 at this point.
Nope, one more.
Well, yeah, we'll get it. Draw your hand. 1, 2, 3. We got it.
We got it. Come on.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stand for a second.
Yeah, I gotta move the chair out of your way anyway.
My butt's hurting.
I know.
This journey, it's gonna take everything out of me. But throwing all my cards in, and I'm willing to risk my whole life.
Holy hell, look at this wheelchair. That's a booty bench if I've ever seen one. That thing's extra wide. That has to be custom, man. That thing came straight out of West Coast Customs.
Because I do want to live, and I do want a life with Catherine, and to come back to my family and friends. I have to do this.
Oh, you're in. Cool. Good. Good. You got it.
Wait, they're all the way in Jersey. With that suspension squatting like that, I don't think this is good for the car.
All right, you in?
Not yet.
All right.
I'm really going to miss Rob. I'm going to do a lot of hoping and praying that he'll come through it, out on the other side. I'm turning him over to God and Dr. Nazardin, and I'll pray for both of them.
The first step's always going to be the roughest one, so at least he's got this far. Because some people never even get this far. They just totally give up. Like, he's talking about giving up, but he's still trying.
At this point, neither one of us have a life. So there really is no life for us unless Dr. Nazardin can help him.
Bye-bye, I love you.
I called ahead and found a hotel that says they have a handicap room. So we just need to get there, and I can try to get Rob out and into a bed. All right, so while you chill, I'm gonna go check in.
I mean, they gotta have handicap rooms, right? But if this guy gets any regular size bed, he's gonna have to have a king size.
Right, this is the regular bed.
Okay.
That's the very last room at the end of this hallway.
Of course it is. All right, so I have the rooms. I'll get your wheelchair first. Bring your walker too, yes?
Yes, please hurry.
I'm trying, honey. I can only go as fast as I can. This hotel told me they had a handicap room and we reserved it.
Yeah, but I just heard the guy say this is the regular bed. So she had to say, okay, we'll try that one. And now the producers are going to spin it and make it look like you can't fit in the bed, right?
Now they only have a king bed. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go
I
check
don't
to make
think
sure
so.
his chair goes to the door. At his size, it's just so hard to show up somewhere and hope everything can hold his weight or he can fit in places. So I'm just tired and nervous right now, and I know Rob is getting frustrated.
Yeah, but there's no need to be a prick about it just because this guy's uncomfortable. And he's kind of, I don't know. I don't even know if he's going to fit down the damn halls the way he is. He's kind of shaped like one of those Mario things, like a Goomba. Is that the little mushroom tip thing?
You're walking?
No, go, sit down.
The wheelchair doesn't fit through the column to get through to the other side of the hallway. I'll have to get you back out of the wheelchair. Nobody told you to get up yet.
I know, because I was falling.
Can you move those real quick, Chip?
Damn, she almost lost a couple toes right there. You should have locked that puppy before you decided to send it straight back into you.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. I got you. You got him. I got you.
What?
You start going the other direction.
Did they just break the automated doors? It's kind of funny they're doing this like chubby luge thing here. It's like cool nacho runnings.
Ow. All right, go ahead, Jim. Push, yeah, push. Hold on. Come on. 1, 2, 3. We got it if you keep pulling.
This lady is strong as shit. We're sending her to the Olympics. She's going to be our next big power lifter.
All right. Oh. That's Queen.
Can't be.
Queen.
I told you, I heard him say that's our regular bed. I knew it was not going to be a king size.
Well, then you sleep in it, and I'll just sleep on the floor.
Actually, it's a full. Go.
No, that's not a full bed.
Go. Move this table.
I can't move it. Where am I supposed to move it? That's as far as it's going.
Fine.
He's being pretty snappy with her for somebody that does so damn much for him. I'm not really liking that a little bit.
Just stay here. I'll sleep on the floor.
No.
Yes.
Honey, I'm too tired
Okay,
for
you
this.
can sleep in the bed with me.
No, I can't.
Because this is a double, that's why. Isn't it?
Honey, we...
Buddy, you're not fitting in a queen with her. What are you talking about? This is a double. Maybe a McDouble. You probably had a few of them on the damn way.
barely got into a queen together. Can I put you in the bed?
Fine, in the bed.
Let me get you in.
I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry. I can't do it days.
Well, I'm gonna make sure we have reservations and...
This guy's a damn nudist. Everywhere we go, it's just strip, strip, strip. He doesn't want to wear a single piece of clothing.
What's the matter? There's nothing, there's no handicap rooms that have kings. Yeah,
Call and talk to the manager.
I will take care of it. It's fine. Let me go talk to him.
This guy don't care at all. Just foop out in front of your friends and everything. He's just straight and naked. He don't give like any damn at all.
Beyond pissed off like you wouldn't believe. We had a perfectly good reservation. They said they had a king bed, handicap room. This is not a handicap accessible room. I won't be able to sleep tonight, especially with Catherine on the floor. Knowing that she's done so much for me and she's done so much today. All the driving she did and the heavy moving and it makes me feel horrible because this is really all my fault.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely your fault, but what are I mean, sit in the chair, I guess? Let her have the bed? That might be the nice thing to do.
They have a king room. It's way better than this room. I just have to get you back in the wheelchair to take you to it.
Fine. My whole upper body and lower is just riddled in pain right now. Head in the other room.
Are we really gonna drive down the hallway with our dingleberries out? Holy shit, guy. Put some damn pants on. There's probably other people here, right?
It's all the way at the other end of the hotel.
Yeah. Watch your side. And it doesn't go through. Jesus Christ.
No.
Oh my God.
Shouldn't have had that last taco, buddy. You're causing a traffic jam. Yeah, at least we stopped right by the vending machine. I knew this is where he wanted to go anyway. She did this on purpose, right?
No, it's not gonna go through.
Straighten out, maybe?
Have you straighten out?
We got it. Push. Go ahead.
Wouldn't it be uncomfortable to have your keys in your crack like that? Why don't you just put them on the front?
All right, now what's your plan? The chair is too wide. You're breaking the chair.
I'll get up.
I need his walker.
We got it.
So far, this is the trip from hell. We're only a third of the way to Houston. And I don't know how we're gonna do this at the rate we're going.
This is 100%. This guy's 100% gonna leave some skid marks on this bed. These white sheets, he's bare butting the whole thing. This is gonna be gross for whoever's doing cleaning up the rooms later.
I gotta go find the rest of your stuff.
I just hope tomorrow at least goes better. But we're not moving any faster than we did yesterday, because of the constant stops to eat or take bathroom breaks. So we're gonna have to find another hotel tonight. And I'm not looking forward to repeating all that again.
It's kind of funny that they can't make it anywhere traveling just because this guy needs to stop and have more and more food when he can't fit down the damn hallway already.
I'm coming.
I just want to get this whole trip over with.
Watch that rug.
So I'm just gonna try and get Rob in so we can rest and then get back on the road tomorrow and hope.
You think for this one they called ahead and they like, can you measure the hallways, please? We need to figure out if we can get this guy down the damn hallway. And they got like the measurements, or maybe they got the blueprints.
Hopefully make it to Houston.
The blue ribbon, blue bunny prints.
I'm gonna get some food for us and then we'll get on the road. I'm hoping this is our last day on the road because I really want to get to Houston today.
Oh no, we are screwed. There's no way they can get him up. She can barely get him up out of the damn chair. What are we gonna do? There's the phone.
Oh. Oh. Oh,
Well, way to go, buddy. You were right next to the phone. 911.
it's not good. This is not good. I'm not gonna get up. Oh. Oh man.
Yeah, because pulling on the, what's that thing called? Dusk hurt? I don't know what it's called. I'm a guy. But pulling on that thing's definitely going to get 900 pounds up off of the ground.
Oh. I fell. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah,
Damn it. Did you get up without your walker?
I did. No, I was up, but I was trying to turn around in bed and sit because I was hanging off the bed.
We're gonna have to call the paramedics.
My name is Catherine.
Well, this is bad because there's not exactly a bunch of room to work around this guy. So I don't know how the hell they're going to get in there to pick him up unless they drag him out to some open space.
Kathryn.
My fiance,
He's fallen down and I can't get him up. He's about 700 pounds, so I probably need 2 teams.
I think you're underselling it here, lady. You better tell him just how much hefty Humpty Dumpty fells, because he had a great fall.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No, don't cry. You were just feeling too good today.
you want a pillow?
It would be funnier if the guy was like, what a pancake. He's just sitting there eating. He's enjoying the damn show. He's watching this guy be a nudist, and then he's sitting here just eating the whole damn time.
My fiance fell off the bed. When he gets down, he can't get back up. We're actually transporting him down to Houston to see a doctor to help him with the weight. Okay. We need to get a lot of this stuff out of the room.
Robert, we're gonna have rolling to your right, but don't do anything yet. Don't do anything yet. 1, 2, 3. Make sure it's all flat for you. All right, you ready, Robert? Yep. Back in. Yeah, ready.
There's no way he can breathe when he's on his side. It's got to be just crushing his lungs. This might be like the saddest episode I think I've ever seen.
1, 2, 3. Let's go up. Okay. I need a hold. That's okay. All right, everybody pick up and pull.
You guys are strong.
Thanks, buddy. Nice compliment. You really complimenting the people like, damn, you guys are strong. How many of them is there? What, there's 7? I mean, I guess each one of them's getting up like, what, $1.30.
Sorry about that.
Yes, I'm sorry to do this to you guys.
Which van is it?
Yeah, I'll pull it right up front so he can just slide right in.
Robert,
Okay.
game plan is we're gonna kind of just use this mover.
Okay, right. Slide me. No problem. No problem.
Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold on, Robert. We got you.
Yep.
Can you scoot?
Yeah.
Look at you. Good job.
Thank you.
that, Robert?
Good. Thanks.
I'm
That thing's pretty damn convenient, huh? That mover thing, they got him right up in there.
very impressed.
This is normally a 2-hour process. Thank you so much.
I didn't need this to happen. I didn't break anything, but I'm definitely in pain from that. Like, I'm gonna feel it in a couple hours. Like, the pain's gonna be tremendous.
Duh, man. We're this fat. Life is pain. Everything's gonna hurt until you do something about it.
But it's a reminder that I'm not strong enough to do things on my own, and I have to get help. If I can't get the help I need, I have nothing left.
It could have been a lot worse. But Rob's already got his breakfast in the van.
Thanks.
It's a little cold, but I mean, this man loves cold fast food and whatnot anyways, so he'll be okay.
He loves food, lady. It's got nothing to do with being cold or hot. He's going to sit here and eat it, and there's no pancake on there, so I think he might have got the damn pancake while he was on the floor.
Okay, but things happen. Rob is in a lot of pain. Being in this car for a couple of days now, and then with his fall this morning, he's just really suffering.
You've got him a bag of chips back there. He's got all kinds of juice and everything. You would think if it was this bad and the man's falling, needing the EMTs, you guys would really jump on it. Like, I know I was bad, but I wasn't this bad.
And the painkillers he's taking aren't even helping now, so he may need more. Babe, if you're in this much pain, you should call Doctor Now and see if he can help you.
Okay.
I know Dr. Now is not gonna have this, not one bit. He's gonna have like flashbacks to Stephen Asante.
Hello.
Hi, doctor. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. So what's going on?
No, we're just on our way, and I'm just having a lot of pain. I actually fell, and I mean, like, nothing got hurt real bad, but I'm all bruised up, like going up my legs and my toes. Like, there's definitely like bruising and swelling, and it's just, you know.
He's just trying to fast talk him. Like, he thinks if he says everything real fast, it sounds like it's more accurate, or everything is just what he's gonna say.
So, laying down the whole time, it's just been a little rough on me.
Okay, where are you now?
I believe it's another hour and a half, 2 hours to Little Rock.
Okay, so what do you take in for pain?
For my worst pain, I take Dilaudid 8 milligrams.
Yeah.
You take Dilaudid? I didn't think they prescribed that unless you were like literally on hospice about to kick the bucket.
I think the best thing will be just to come on through as soon as possible so we can evaluate your situation so you come in as soon as you can.
All right, so you just want us to push through then?
Yeah.
Okay, doctor, no problem.
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
He's so pissed off right now. I think he really thought that they were about to call him in like a new prescription or something. It's just not going to happen. He probably, if he's getting something like that, he's definitely in pain management at this point.
Hey, Robert.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
How was your trip?
Kind of rough.
Rough? What is your ability to get up and walk? You can walk a few steps?
With the walker, yeah, my fiance's going to get the walker and stuff.
All right. So how is everything else?
As good as can be, you know.
Okay. So...
Man, really seeing that wheelchair there, like I knew I had the extra fat boy wheelchair when they took me out of the hospital after like surgery, but that thing, I think that's got to be custom.
what medication are you taking?
I'm on Dilaudid for pain. I'm on Lasix for my swelling. I'm on Ambien. I'm on melatonin. Babe, what else am I on?
Synthroid, Prozac, Bacid.
You give a guy that's on a CPAP machine, Dilaudid and Ambien, and expect him to wake up? This is stupid as hell, right?
Baby aspirin, melatonin.
Okay, that'll do. Got it. Let's get you in wheelchair and get you checked out. I'm extremely concerned right now. Robert is on far too many painkillers. And if we don't address that issue will likely kill him first. And the fact that he's alive and his body has been able to endure that is truly a miracle.
It's kind of impressive what the human body can do and what it can get to without kicking the bucket. Like, I'm still impressed by me. I'm definitely impressed by this guy.
And there are very few people on the planet that could survive all that.
Just made it.
You think you can get in this bed?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him up.
2, 3. Okay.
The brakes are on. Watch your foot. All right, got it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That actually looks like a comfortable hospital bed. I ain't never seen one be that fluffy before.
So what is with this dilated medicine that you've been hooked on?
Only for the extreme pain in my leg. And I try to take it as least as possible. When I walk or when I do exercises, then that really puts pressure on.
Well,
This guy compares the couple steps he's taking to get to the wheelchair as exercise. That should tell you just about everything you need to know.
I'm very concerned about all the pain medication you own. So I'm admitting you to the hospital to start you on a 1,200 calorie a day diet.
Okay.
But we also are going to cut you off from the painkillers.
Okay.
Because the rate and amount you're taking is going to kill you. So we're going to run some tests and see what is in your system now. And if you take anything more, I'm going to know.
I'm pretty sure from what he's talking, like, I'm surprised he's still here. At this point, it's like he's taken enough to probably knock out an elephant.
But this is going to be a total lifestyle changing for you.
Absolutely. Whatever you think is going to work for me, that's what we're going to do. I want my life back.
Okay, good. Because you look like your body is not going to be able to handle your weight much longer. But let me check.
He's got a fly flying around his head, but at least he's saying the doctor now can be his new diet daddy.
Check your weight now. You're at 842.
I can't be right, Doc.
So your body is no doubt at its limit. And we need to turn that around fast.
Damn, 842? I mean, I guessed 9, but I think I was just overshooting it. Like, I was trying to be sarcastic. I didn't think he was really that big.
So you ready for this, Robert?
Absolutely. There's no, you're not going to hear no from me. All you're going to hear is, yes, doctor. That's it.
Then we'll do all we can, as long as you work hard. All right, so you need to get some rest.
This is my angel, doctor.
She's working hard for you.
She's working overtime for me. This is the
She's the angel that brings the Arby's, and that's what makes this guy super happy and super randy and excited, I guess.
girl I have to marry. I can't let her go. She's my everything, doctor.
All right, well, that sounds like some good motivation. So we'll get you on the right track, okay?
Thank you so much, doctor.
All right.
I'm a little confused on whether he really does love her. I know that she loves him, or she wouldn't be putting up with this. But I don't know. Once the caretaker couple thing, it muddies the water so much. So it's like, it's so hard to tell if these two are like really in love, or he just wants her to be there to take care of him.
Robert has been doing well with the treatments we have been giving him, and he's staying on the diet. So we have improved his situation a good bit. But
It's kind of crazy, but it looks like he's sitting on a beanbag chair, but that's just him. That's him holding him up.
he still has a long way to go before he is out of the woods.
Hey, man.
I'm really encouraged and proud at how well Rob's been doing. Before we got down here, I was a little nervous because you can put somebody in an institutionalized setting all you want, but that doesn't mean that they're ready to deal with it.
Nobody's going to change till they're really ready to, but if he wants to get out of the woods, hopefully he takes this serious and he doesn't find the witch's house with all the gingerbread or whatever.
He's been pretty calm, and it's comforting because that means that, to me, he's finally ready to go and do what he has to do to get our life back.
I'm gonna do some therapy.
All right.
All right, ready? I certainly had my doubts at first when I thought about coming down here, but then when the realization of just the prison I've been in all these years, it certainly makes it easier coming here and knowing what I have to do and get done.
I'll never knock him for trying. He's getting after it at least. Most people just sit there and feel sorry for themselves most of the time.
The most thing I worry about is definitely getting qualified for surgery. I know the doctor wants me to certainly get my weight down, That's why I'm making every effort I possibly can to reach that goal of surgery in time. Like my arms are hurting me right now. Like I've never, I mean, it's been years since I've done any kind of pull, like try to pull up. I'm gonna call for pain meds. Even just doing an exercise hurts.
Well,
Oh my God. You cannot tell me that you just grabbed the fat zip line because you thought if you did a couple pull-ups, they were going to give you some Dilaudid. This is friggin' wild. This guy, he might be the new Steven Asante, I guess.
that doesn't surprise me. It's stuff
What?
it's stuff that you haven't done. You're using muscles you haven't had to use.
You know, I told you he lowered my pain meds from what I was getting.
Yes,
So
that I know. Yeah.
So I'm definitely hurting.
Yeah,
You know?
that I know.
Rob,
All right, so he's just trying to taper him down. I feel like that's pretty normal. A doctor now doesn't like to see all them meds, that's for damn sure.
but still struggles with wanting painkillers. But we are continuing to cut him off from that. He doesn't fully realize he has an addiction to them. And eventually, he would push his body to such a point that it would give out. So it was very good that we were able to address that when we did.
If he's telling you that he doesn't realize that, he's lying to your face because every bit of him, this look on his face says it all for me. He knows what he wants and he knows that he's going to keep trying to get it.
And with the issue under control at the moment, our focus now is on his continued weight loss. And we already have his weight down to 718, which is 124-pound weight loss in 1 month. So his progress is coming along, but he still has a ways to go.
Damn, he lost 124 in a month? This guy took off, what is that? That's got to be like your average 10-year-old or something, right? He lost a whole child.
Adjust to the portions, and I'm getting there. But it has been hard some days. I'm just gonna have to keep my eye on the prize and look to the future.
Robert has continued to make good progress. And with where he's at now, it's time that he start doing more and getting up and out of bed. So we are going to transfer him to a rehab facility to help him do that. And if he's able to get more active, we will be able to consider him for surgery.
I don't know. You send him to the rehab facility, he might push himself a little harder. I think he just wants to get the hell out of here and back to Jersey as quick as he can because he's in so much pain, apparently.
Hi, Robert.
Hey, Dr. Nazardan, how you doing?
How are you?
All right.
Let's see what the weight is at today. It looks like you're down to 625.
Wow.
That's super. We have you down over 200 pounds since you got here. So, like we discussed, today we will have a transport coming to take you to the rehab facility.
Okay.
To help get you up and walking more.
Okay.
And if everything is improved, you get your stamina back, we're gonna go ahead and take one of these masses off, which I think the other one is bigger and hanging more, right?
I thought that was just part of his fat. I guess it is a growth right there. So they take that thing off. That's got to be a hell of a lot of weight right there in and of itself. But he's losing weight really fast, which is kind of crazy because you would think he'd be fighting back a lot more the way he's talking and the way he's talking about how hurt he is all the time.
I think so. I mean, definitely this is the one that hangs on the bad leg.
So that will be the first choice that we're gonna take off.
Okay.
And once you heal and see how things are, you can remove the other one. Sound good?
Absolutely.
Okay. It's imperative that you get more active.
Okay, okay.
You understand?
Okay, I'm gonna try my hardest.
Diet will do a lot for you. I don't know. He's going to have to push himself, especially once he has the surgery, because then he'll get a blood clot or something. This guy is just like a walking red flag for something to go bad at this point.
I know you can do this.
Okay.
So you're gonna stick with that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
If you don't lose weight, then I know you're not following the diet.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll get transport here soon to take you over.
Thank you, doctor.
All right, take care.
Here comes the paramedics again. I guess they're going to lift him out, or they'll probably roll him out, right? They just roll you right out and throw you right up in there and ship you off, huh?
You know the last place that we stopped, we're gonna go after that. Doing good. All right.
I've been really impressed with how hard Rob is working.
Yeah, you can color me shocked. I definitely did not expect this guy to actually get up and start walking. I thought he was just going to sit there and complain the whole damn time and try to get meds.
All right, let's go.
When he first got here, he could barely make it out of his room without needing to quit. Now he can make it down the hall and almost to the other side of the building.
All right. That's it? Okay, bring it up.
And every day he's going a little further.
Bravo. That's it.
But they say he works harder when I'm here.
Look, is that what it takes? We have to have the lady here? Is that what it takes?
So
I mean, men will move mountains. That's all I'm going to say about that one. But if he's trying for her, maybe he does love her, man. I was being a little negative before when I said I don't know if he loves her or not. He's got to love her, right?
I'm trying to be here and support him as much as I can.
Yeah.
Well, has he ever told you what his goal is when we do get married?
No.
Neither.
I gotta tell you his goal right now. Play Stinky Twinkie. The man's hurt, horny, and hungry. He's one of those three all the time.
Neither one of our fathers are still here, so there's nobody to really walk me down the aisle. So what we decided to do is we were going to meet halfway up the aisle. And that was the goal, is he's trying to get his strength back so not only can he stand during the ceremony, but actually do the walk.
She's a big inspiration to me.
Well, that's what it takes. You're moving real well. All right.
Catherine's very supportive, and she's basically put her life on hold to help take care of me. And I just want to repay her. We have many.
That's nice. I mean, I literally thought she was going to be like Lisa King. I really did at the start of this. I thought she was going to be this man's, well, not his downfall, but she was going to contribute, right? He's definitely going to be his own downfall. You got to take accountability. It's going to be our fault. But I thought she was going to play her part in this.
He talks about our future, about us getting married.
Come on, guy.
And I really want to give her the wedding of her dreams one day. So yeah, I can't give up. And that was farther than I've ever gone before.
You're getting good. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. See you guys. Have a good weekend.
Take care of you too. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Take it easy.
Man, this guy looks pissed off at all times. Just look at his face. He's not happy. You made him walk, and you didn't give him any Whataburger.
That was the best I've ever seen you do. Doctor now is coming by for a checkup today, and I'm really hoping he sees all Rob's progress and approves him for his lymphedema removal. Because I know this is a race against time, and I want Rob to keep taking steps forward with no excuses to stop or slow down right now.
Time's not in his favor, but he's doing good. He's doing really good so far. Besides all the complaining and stuff, I don't really like complainers all that much, but he's doing it.
How's everything coming along?
Good.
I hear your physical therapy is going well, and you've been doing a lot more.
I walk every day.
That's good.
Yeah. We started out, maybe 50 or 60 feet here, and we've gone to over 200.
That's excellent.
Win's a win. It don't matter what you're doing as long as you're doing something. Like, if you can't push yourself that far, just do something. So many of us just sit around and expect things to change without ever doing anything to make them change.
Excellent. So you're doing great, and you may be ready to have your lymphedema removed.
Okay, good. That's great.
What was your weight down to at your last weight check?
He's down to 547.
That's great.
Absolutely.
But looking at your masses, I can't tell which one is getting smaller, which one getting
Well,
bigger.
Why don't you pull that side down for him so he can see?
Well, his nurse board on the thing said pain management on it. I just read that. So maybe they are giving him something for pain.
Okay, this is going to be a really good help to get rid of this mass.
Yeah.
It's extremely heavy, maybe even 40 pounds. And I can imagine it causing you a lot of issues.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're making good progress, so we're gonna get you back in the hospital and run some tests.
Okay.
If
And 40-pound saddlebags on each side would suck a whole hell of a lot.
everything looks good, we're gonna go ahead and remove this a week from today.
A week from today. Okay, great.
Okay? Once that heals, I think we're gonna take that one off.
Great. Great.
And we'll take at least 100 pounds off of you because the priority is to get you more mobile.
Right.
Because the longer you stay in a bed at your weight, the more your body will deteriorate, and we don't want you to get to the point that it gives out.
Right.
And right now, you're not healthy enough to survive any invasive surgery.
He's teetering pretty damn close to the edge at this point, but he's making progress. I'll never knock somebody that's making progress, no matter how much I hate the fact that he keeps complaining or this or that. He's trying at this point, at least.
What's the matter?
I never actually thought it would ever happen for you. No one ever wanted to help. They just said mean things. I can't believe somebody's actually doing this for you.
Long time coming. 4.5 years of everybody saying no.
If you would have said no for 4 years, we would have been a lot further ahead. But also, does she have a Twinkie watch? It looked like a Twinkie on her wrist.
Started to wonder if our future was ever going to actually happen.
I told you it was going to.
Oh, I know. Just after 13 years, we never got that far.
Just think, the light at the end of the tunnel is us getting married. You'll have your princess wedding.
As long as we're together, I don't care what it is.
Oh, okay. Now I know they love each other, and he sounds like a nicer guy at this point. But I also knew that was a Minions watch. I was joking about it being a Twinkie.
We'll get there.
It's been a couple days since Rob had his surgery, and everything is fine except he's in a lot of pain. He's constantly asking me to get him painkillers, but he's on a regimented schedule right now for what he can take. And so outside of that, there's nothing I can do.
Hey, Mr. Buchel, how are you?
All right, how you doing?
Are you feeling pain or discomfort?
Pain, yeah.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you describe?
Like 9 or 8.
A 9 or
And that's the number to say to get more, right? Because it was funny. When I had my weight loss surgery, I don't know if I should even say this. The nurse would come in, and I'd be like, she's like, how you feel? I was like, like a 5. And she's like, how do you feel, Sean? And I was like, oh, it's like an 8. She gave me some stuff, made me feel nothing anymore.
8. All right, well, let me get you taken care of, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Today's been the worst of the recovery so far. It wasn't that bad at first. Today, the pain has really set in, and it's really hard to move. I'm really struggling today, having a hard day. Knowing that recovery has now taken a turn for the worst a little bit, now I'm starting to think that it's going to be a little worse than I anticipated.
I wouldn't tell you if it was bad if it wasn't like.
No, I believe you. If I saw anything of concern, I will call Dr. Now, but for now, let's just monitor it.
All right.
I don't know how good you thought it would feel to hack 39 pounds off of your side, but it's going to hurt like hell. It's not going to feel great, at least for the first, couple days.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, I'm good.
All right, I'll be back in. I'll have 5 o'clock meds for you, and let's turn him.
All right, thank you.
He's been on pain meds for many, many years, so he's a little less susceptible to their effects. And he's having a tough time with the pain, but he's pushing through it.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. This guy's going to have like a tolerance to everything because he was on such a high regimen already.
Robert has had a tough month. He's been struggling with wanting pain medication since he had surgery.
Your arm, lift your arm up.
We had Robert on minimal painkillers, and he wasn't happy with the limits we put on him.
Well, duh, the guy was on such a high dose for so damn long. Of course he's not going to be happy with that. Probably, they don't look that happy having this hooker bath here either.
And once we started to take him completely off, he got so upset that he tore his sutures open just so he could get them again. So we fixed his sutures, and now that he is recovered, he is not making the progress he needs because he.
Oh no, this is another Stephen Asante for real. They both ripped their stitches out, right? Just to try to get more meds?
He's claiming he is in too much pain to continue to walk. But it is extremely important that he gets back to walking again. Because if he doesn't, then his body will start to regress. So we have dropped all the plans for follow-up surgery to remove his other lymphedema mass. And we are transferring him to the rehab facility again so we can get him up and walking.
But didn't he already say at the beginning that he has balance issues? You just made him like left side heavy. So now he's going to teeter-totter or lean to the left everywhere he's going, and he's going to keep falling.
Do I sit up now?
It's right here.
Well, that's where your incisions are. And your drains.
It hurts worse than ever.
Okay, fine. Go home.
She's pissed off because he keeps sending her out there to ask for more and more stuff, I guess. That would get old pretty fast, right?
Hi, Robert.
Hey, Doc.
Time to meet your maker, because I'm sure he's not going to be happy at all about these sutures.
How are you this morning?
All right, how you doing?
All right. So today we're gonna get you go down to the rehab and start working to get you walking again. All right, you ready for that?
Yeah.
All right, let's see where your weight is at. Looks like you're down to 502.
Damn, he's almost in the 400. So really, at this point, he's lost almost, what, 340 pounds? He's killing it. He's doing great. He's just struggling with, I think, more the mental side. He thinks he's in more pain than he is. He doesn't realize that he can do more than he thinks he can.
You're almost in the 400s again. So you should feel a lot lighter to get up and move around without any more excuses about the pain, all right?
Now let me ask you, Doc, before I go, can I get a last something for paid before we go?
Robert,
One for the road, Doc. Come on, one for old time's sake.
let me ask you a couple of questions. How long you been on Dilaudid?
On and off for a few years.
Few years. Okay, do you know that medicine is highly addictive?
I really didn't think they would give you that medication for that long a term. Like, I strictly thought it was deathbed. I didn't think they gave that out at all to anyone.
And you know that everybody that has been on Dilaudid, we have a hard time to get them off. You have to understand that this medication creates two problems. One is a chemical dependency, the other one is psychological dependency. You're not in pain, but this medication is making you to feel like you're in pain.
You can tell he's got that monkey on his back at this point, which is the term for when all he can do is think about his next fix or anything like that. It's pretty obvious with the way he's treating his fiance and making her go ask and stuff like that.
So we got you off of this medication, and we're not letting you back on, or it's going to ruin your life. You understand that?
Right.
Okay. So with this operation, what I'm telling you, nobody has pain this far out, and you're not an exception. So you have no need for pain medication right now. You understand that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in pain. I mean, I understand what you're saying, how it's not good to be. I mean, I'm not trying to sit here and be addicted to it, but I am in pain now. I mean, I am.
In reality, you're not, but
I love the way Dr. Now's no nonsense. I don't doubt he's in pain, but it's because he almost got to 900 pounds. We're all in pain. Every bit of us hurts. You have to learn to push through it, and you have to just learn to go about your day. Like, it's going to hurt. Everything is going to hurt.
But the addiction is causing you to feel that you're in pain. But you can't give in to it, or it will never stop until it kills you. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna have to tough up. It's going to be very hard. You're gonna have resistance to it, but you're gonna have to do that. Okay?
Right.
All right. So work through it, or things are going to start getting much worse for you, and you will end up back up in the same spot you were when you arrived here.
I think he's using it more as an escape. Like, his life sucks so much that I don't doubt he's in pain, but I think he's trying to escape reality, which is what you hear every single person that deals with stuff like that say. I just wanted to escape reality. But I was like, whenever you talk about, I always tell people, it seems like you're trying to cool yourself down by throwing yourself into the pits of hell. Like, you're just making it worse and worse and worse.
Okay.
Okay, we'll get you transferred now, and I want you to work hard because your life depends on it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Rob has been in the rehab facility for 2 months now. And the way it's been going is not how I hoped at all. After his surgery, he was in a fairly good mood. In the first few days, he was normal Rob. And then it's like somebody flipped a switch.
That's because at that point he was probably getting what he keeps asking for because he had just had surgery. Then they cut it off again and he was like, oh shit, here, back to reality.
And he has been a nasty person since then. It's been very difficult being near him. I stay with him almost every night, and he told me one night that I don't do anything for him. So it's been hard. And he still feels like pain is keeping him from exercising like he needs.
It's awful ballsy there, big boy. I wouldn't say she's not doing something for you. She literally has done everything for you the whole damn time. I could say she's one of the people that I think's been most supportive the whole time that I've seen on this show in a long, long time.
So I'm starting to get really worried. And he just doesn't care.
Are you staying tonight?
Really?
Clarify.
Gee, I don't know. Maybe the way you've been treating me, maybe the way you've been, you won't do anything. You're nasty to everyone, especially me.
No, because you try to make me look bad in front of people.
I don't try to make
You're not making yourself look good. None of us really are. We can't stop eating. We're not going to look good.
you look bad. I'm just trying to get the facts right that you're not getting right.
You know, I'm eating the regimented food. I'm drinking the water. What else can I do?
Do the leg exercises. I brought your stupid exercise bar. You haven't touched it once.
Now we get to the root of the problem. Nobody's touching the bar, I see.
Can you get me a crystal light, please?
You don't do anything for me. Can you get me a crystal light? Throw it.
You know I love you.
Yeah, right. If there's ever been a time I doubt you, it's now.
I'm not drinking that crystal light. That's poison. She put something in there.
Come here.
No.
No, come here.
No, just go away from me.
No, just come here, please. Come here.
No.
Please come here.
Leave me alone.
Please come here for a second.
No, you've said your
Please?
piece. No.
No, I didn't say my piece.
And let me guess, you don't think you've said anything wrong to me? You haven't been a nasty jerk lately.
You're not a nasty jerk sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes not like you. You're every day now.
No.
Like somebody flipped a switch on you. You are not Rob anymore.
This episode's driving me nuts, man. We're this deep. I don't think he's going to get the weight loss surgery because he's too high risk. He's working, he's doing good, but he's treating her more and more like crap, and he's just so unhappy with his own situation. It's just starting to bug me.
And you could be doing more, but you're not.
There were a few times where I did arm exercises in bed when you weren't here.
Funny, because when I come, the exercise bar is in the exact same position.
No, they put it back for me.
Right.
I don't think you could do any arm exercises in bed if you catch my drift.
They know exactly how you got to put it back. Yep.
So just go back to New Jersey, Catherine.
If you're going to continue this way, I think I should.
I think you should. Just let me go.
It's highly manipulative. It's okay, go back to Jersey. I won't be here very long if you go. So if you go, just know I won't be here very long. Let me go. He's being manipulative and being a little baby, really.
But you're definitely not in it for us anymore.
Yes, you are.
Oh, I'm not.
No.
I haven't slept here every night? Are you kidding?
Every night?
Except for 3 nights?
No. 3 nights? No.
3 nights.
No.
2 that I had to go to an interview for, and then 1 night because I needed to go home.
You're mad at her because she left because she had a job interview? This guy sucks balls big time.
Should never did this. Should never came here and did this.
Yeah, so you would have just died at home. I don't know what to do anymore or how to get through to him. But thankfully, Dr. Now is coming to see him today. And I'm hoping...
Oh, the fat Grim Reaper's coming. He's not going to be happy. You're not doing your walks, buddy. You're about to get a reaming out of a lifetime.
he can convince Rob to get up and get back to walking again.
Not too bad.
So we have transport coming by today to take you to a long-term care facility. It is unfortunate that we have to send you there, but you've been... Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. No, just plus everything that's going on. It's just a hard day, you know. Just not feeling great. You know, my skin underneath is hurting, the sores and the...
But he is going to tell you everything is hurting on his body. I stubbed my toe. I cranked my wiener. I don't know. I got a thumbtack in my a-hole. Something happened to this guy because he's always hurting.
And the rubbing in the skin and...
I'm sorry to hear some of those things.
Yeah.
But you still need to get up and walking. And you don't seem to realize how dangerous this is getting. If you continue to refuse to do what you need, your situation is going to start to get worse again, Robert. I don't think you want that. I don't want to see that happen. And I know Catherine doesn't want to see that happen. So your new facility is going to be your last chance. If you don't start doing what you need there, then there is really nothing more we can do to help.
Okay.
He's been on a lot of last chances the whole damn time. Like, it hasn't looked very good for him at all yet. He's been struggling a lot, but he's getting somewhere. If he just wants to get up and move, he'll make the progress he needs to make. This guy is driving me nuts.
Before you come to here, you were walking pretty good distance, right?
Well, only when somebody followed me with a wheelchair.
But you were walking.
Yes, but I was never getting up freely on my own. It's not. This is more of a leg problem, not me wanting to do this problem.
Just stop with the excuses and get out of this bed.
See, I fully understand what you mean. The only thing is that my leg is not letting me do it. It's not because
That's what he's talking about.
Every time
He's being lazy. We saw him walking earlier. He was making improvements. He was, oh my God.
you bring it up, he just go back there. I can't get up. I can't get up. Well, you can. So your excuses are over. They're done.
all right. Just to reiterate real quick, when I get over there, it'll just be another week or two, or as far as surgery after that.
No, surgery is not part of the discussion now. You have a lot to prove to me before we even considered any more surgeries.
Oh, I know.
Damn, it's crazy the doctor now doesn't even want. This guy's the nicest damn doctor I think I've ever seen. He tries to help everyone, right? Because we've done this to ourselves. And he tries his damn best. But I think he just knows that if he gives him surgery, he's going to keep trying for meds, like more and more meds. That's all that's on his friggin' mind.
Right now, you need to walk as much as you can, as far as you can.
I will.
You've been in this bed for too long, okay?
Okay.
And things need to change, and they need to change now. Or your situation will get to a place where we won't be able to help you, and your body won't be able to go on, okay? All right,
I'm genuinely surprised that his body's holding up as far as it has this far, because the fact that he's laying around after surgery with these drains, he's not walking, he's not trying, his heart's probably been under extra stress forever, he's been on Dilaudid and Ambien with a CPAP machine, that just blows my friggin' mind.
Rob seems to be getting worse and worse. And I'm so scared right now. He seems to have no energy, and he doesn't really want to do anything.
Got it? All right. And his happiness has stalled. It's like somebody popped the balloon from him.
They did. It was the Dilaudid balloon. That was the balloon that got popped. And at the same time, this guy's totally given up. You know what they say? What is it? Cowards run from conflict, warriors wink at it. This guy has no warrior's heart at all.
And it's been getting hard for me not to break. There's been a few times that I've actually considered going home because nothing is working on my end. And now with him feeling the way he's feeling, I don't have the capacity to be positive for both of us. I'm having a hard enough time with myself.
So I just desperately want him to start trying more and to do what he's supposed to do to get better.
Therapy. Hi.
Oh man, the look on his face is all this huzzy again. But I'm sure that she's struggling to keep herself happy. She's in this place, he's in here being miserable the whole damn time. How do you make yourself... I mean, people, everything can be going right for you and you could still not be happy. It's this weird thing. Mental health, man, that shit sucks.
Hi. How are you?
All right, how are you?
It's good to see you dressed and ready to go.
You ready?
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. It's all you. You got it. We're gonna get in the hallway. If you feel like your knee's gonna buckle, let me know and I'll pull the chair up, okay?
All right. I'm definitely doubting myself more. I think because I'm still thinking about the road ahead and how long I have left and how many surgeries I have left. And
It's a daunting thing to think about, but I think self-doubt is like the worst thing you could do to yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Just say, man, I'm awesome. I can do this. You got to believe in yourself or cheer yourself on, because if you don't, then nobody else will cheer you on. You're losing all your support around you because you're sitting here acting like you can't do anything.
And I think that's really starting to get to me too. And that hurts me that I'm adding more stress on Catherine. And I have fear that one day Catherine's just gonna have enough and she's gonna leave. But I'm not prepared for her to leave. So I have to keep going. All right, I gotta sit.
Good job.
At least he's acknowledged that he wants her there, but he better start treating her better because I can't see her taking much more of it.
Trying to keep him going has been difficult, especially when he's not willing to meet me halfway. Whether it's willing or whether he just mentally can or can't, I don't know which one it is. And I'm scared his body is getting to a point where it's just not going to be able to go on.
Back to the room. Stand up and walk to your bed.
All right, give me a sec. I was really trying to push the walk.
But
At least he's moving again, because before he wouldn't even do that. He was refusing to do absolutely anything.
at this point, I don't know what to do. What I originally thought was hard was easy compared to what we're dealing with now.
I know it's hard on Catherine. She is playing the role of trying to keep me up too, as well as herself. I know it's tough on her, and I'm not trying to do that purposely to her.
Bye.
My life, not only revolves around her, but my life is planned with her. I would be lost without her. So I have to do it for her.
At least he said something nice about her. It seemed like they were just going back and forth the whole damn time. And she's run down at this point. I don't think she's got much left in her to, like, make this right. So you better start making it right. I don't know. I mean, I want everyone on this show to succeed. But if you're this negative, there's no way it can happen. You gotta find some kind of silver lining here. Robert continued to struggle to stay active as his body deteriorated further. Unfortunately, he couldn't overcome how fast his body was failing, and he suffered a heart attack. He was rushed to the hospital. There was nothing they could do. He did not survive. Son of a...
I woke up this morning, and the best way I could put it was I was disappointed that I woke up. I really was hoping that it was just the most surreal nightmare.
God, that's right. I watched this clip like 2 years ago. I forgot all about it. Shit, this guy died.
It's not.
And I just can't believe that I've lost him.
Last night, I was getting ready to go, and he says, please don't leave me tonight. I don't feel good. I want somebody here with me. So we were sitting there, and he was looking at me, and he says, I just want to let you know. He says, I don't think I'm going to make it through tonight. And I said, of course you're fine. You'll be fine.
He had a premonition? Like he knew it was his time? I always think it's creepy when they say that. Like people like know when it's coming.
And he says, well, just in case, he says, just understand I love you, and I always have. And I told him, I said, I love you too. And we laid down and we went to bed. Right around 6 o'clock, I hear him setting himself up. And I looked at him, I said, what's the matter? He says, it's pain and it's in my back. And he started saying that he felt like he was having trouble breathing. So I hit the button, and the nurse came in, and, I was telling him what's going on. And all of a sudden, he says, I can't breathe.
Oh my God. There's no way she's ever going to forget that. She loved this guy, and this is her last memories?
I was holding his hand. I said, it's all right, just focus on me. And no, he kept trying to get a breath in, and then his eyes just went black, completely dilated out. And he just began to fall back, and I held on to him. I said, no, please. And I'm smacking his hand. I said, please, no, don't do this. I said, don't do this. I kept thinking to myself, I said, I'm not watching this. I can't be watching this. And that was it.
Oh, man. R.I.P. to Robert. This is awful. Why'd you guys want me to watch this one? This is terrible. I hate stuff that ends like this. I want the happy ending. I don't get it very much with this show, but we've been on a good run lately with some happy ones. This is definitely not it. This is the saddest damn episode I've ever seen. This is terrible.
I still can feel his hand, and I keep seeing his face. I really feel like I'm just trying not to fall to pieces every time I think about him. But I actually didn't lose it until I went to go put our wedding rings on. Because I figured, well, we're never gonna get a chance. At least let me do it now. Next year we were planning to get married when he was okay and walking and better. And again, that reality had to set in this morning that it's not gonna happen.
I'm so very sorry for your loss. This is terrible. And I know it wasn't all good at the end, but hopefully you can hang on to some good memories because I don't like to judge people by their worst moments. And I was getting a little upset with the guy, but I forgot that this happened. Now I just feel like a total dickhead, man.
Everything that we were planning is gone. Absolutely everything. And I don't know how to process the fact that I lost my best friend and person I was supposed to spend the rest of my life with. He worked so hard and made so much progress, and I am always going to be proud of him for that. But
He definitely was working hard, and I don't know how you get over that. I'm sure there's people that have lost their loved ones watching this, and I'm sure they still have bad days where they're struggling with it. I've been pretty fortunate not to lose people too terribly close to me like that. I mean, my grandparents, I've lost my grandfather a couple years back. That messed me up because he didn't get to see me do better for myself. But it wasn't like somebody I was with every day, you know what I mean?
right now, all I can do is get through the day.
Catherine has moved back to New Jersey today. Their family is having a life celebration for Robert.
Rob's heart was so big that his body couldn't contain it. I used to tell him that all the time. I said, the reason you're a big guy is because you have too much love for everybody. It doesn't fit your heart.
That's right. I got fat because I have a big heart. Big guy, and I got a big heart right here. Wrong side, right here, right?
He should be here. We should be getting married next year. We should be having a family. And there'll never be that chance now. I keep telling myself this has to be a really bad dream. And it's just not. It's reality.
Although I've only been here on this earth for 33 years, I can easily say that I've never met anyone like Rob. He was exciting, he was loving, he was romantic, and he was, above all, my best friend. I can only say that this world didn't just lose a good man, but it was robbed of a great man.
Oh man, I hate these kind of things. I don't know. I hate funerals in general. Even just watching them on TV, like I can feel my eyes start to water a little bit just because I start thinking, like, how does this family member feel? How much does she must be feeling this? Like, how do they feel? I try to think of how everyone in this room is going to feel. It messes me up. And then I get like an allergy attack or something like that. I don't know, damn pollen.
And my heart went with him. To see you all here, many of you wearing Rob's favorite color, orange, it is warming my heart. And I know if he were here to see you, he'd be so honored to call you all his family. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
You guys know that when I have covered an episode where they pass away, I never research it ahead of time. I have no clue. I don't want to know this. Because if I know this, I'm not going to want to make the video. And now I'm 2 hours deep and they're like, it's here. We made it.
For Robert's legacy, I would like people to remember that as big as his weight and his body, he had the biggest loving heart. And I hope that people who are in Robert's situation don't let it go as long as he did, because he came to the point of no return.
I mean, this is quite literally what would have happened to me. If it wasn't at 30 when I started getting into this whole process, when he tried at 41, I would have waited 10 more years. This might have been me. So there's never a better time to start than today, I think, is what you should take away from this. And count your blessings. Count every day as a blessing. Tomorrow's not promised.
And even though he blamed himself for it, he really needed help.
No matter how bad things got, there was always some light of hope for him. He held on as best as he could to a dream of a future, to get married and have a family, which was his ultimate goal. And thanks to Dr. Now giving him a chance, he fought even harder, knowing there was that light at the tunnel.
Definitely gave him the best shot he could have had. I think it would have happened a lot sooner if he was at home just sitting there. So I mean, he went out fighting at least and trying. Even if he had a couple bad months there at the end, he was trying. He was losing weight.
And he always had that dream, and he just kept believing that maybe one day he'd get there.
In loving memory of Robert and his courageous efforts battling obesity. All right, that's the end of this one. Oh man, this is a terrible episode. The most tragic episode I think I've ever seen. It's not very good. It's not a good ending. And the whole time, there's not even like little fun parts. I like to make jokes, but now I feel like a total dick because I think I had a couple jokes in there at the beginning. And then man passed away. So RIP to Robert. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be a dick. I joke around a lot. It's my character. But leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this one. And yeah, let's not do this again. See ya. Peace.